What's your gut telling you about Amon-Ra St. Brown tonight?
Oh, man. Can you ask me again in like 4 hours? Here's what I would say. They're definitely going to take this decision all the way up to the deadline around 6:30, 90 minutes before kickoff. And the biggest thing that gives me pause is that St. Brown said high ankle sprain that was very similar to this one that he suffered back in 2022 in a game against the Vikings wasn't as severe as the one he suffered last Thursday. And yet that high ankle sprain from which he returned in that game still cost him the next week's game against Seattle. And he said this one was more painful. He couldn't even put pressure on the ankle and consider a return last week. And so it's just hard to imagine that if a lesser injury cost him a game 3 years ago, a more severe one wouldn't have the same effect this year. But look, given the state of this team and the stakes of this game, if he's even 75%, I'm of the belief that it's worth letting him rip. Now, they might view it differently. They might think, let's get him basically a double bye with the extra 10 days off before next week's game. But I just don't know if they can afford to do that in a game that sure feels like it's going to take a lot of points to win.